I think the work that I do is being guided by a higher power. I absolutely believe that. I believed it since I was a child.
Yes, sir.
So my comfort, people say, why do you keep going? What keeps you going? They slandering you. You've been reported to the FBI, the IRS, the Attorney General of Pennsylvania, Attorney General of Delaware, the governor. I don't know who left for them to go to, my brother. I done got letters and investigations from everybody, the Pennsylvania State Board. There's nobody left for these to go to and try to sabotage my work. I'm just going to keep on going.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to FDMG.
Yes, sir.
We're not even open yet, and we've already made history. First of all, we're the largest independent Black school campus in the country. We're the only independent school with 2 real schools, not a church, not a basement, not a storefront, not your house. Real school buildings. We're the only one with 2. We're the largest, and not only that, except for the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. Except for the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, we're the only school in the history of this country, that was purchased, renovated, and operated with donations from African people from all over the world. Every continent has contributed to the FDMG Academy. We get as many donations from continental Africans as we get from American Africans. We get as many donations from Africans in Europe, in Asia, in the Caribbean as we get from American Africans. You've never seen it. Maybe Garvey, but nobody else. Me and Garvey, that's it when it comes to a school that was built by Africans from all over the world. So
but why donations? But why donations, sir? Why donations? Why can't you just go to a bank? Why can't you just go to a bank and get the money from the bank and everything and blah 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 blah? See, well, maybe just maybe he doesn't want to be responsible for white money.
Not only that, that's correct, but let's go deeper, my brother.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I don't need the bank because I'm so loved by my people. I'm so loved by my people that they said, Doc, you don't need the bank. We got you. We got you. Don't you know? I was talking to somebody the other day, right? And they said they didn't know about me. There's people who don't know me. So I remain humble. And they said, you open up a school? I said, yeah. They said, how you getting the funding? I said, from the people. This the other day. I said, from the people. They said, what do you mean from the people? I said, I asked the Black community worldwide, the African family, to help me raise the money to open up a school to educate Black children. They said, you don't have no corporate sponsors? I said, no. They said, you don't have no government grants? I said, no. You don't have no celebrity backing? I said, no. They said, so how do you think you're going to buy the school? I said, excuse me, we already bought the school. $13 million campus, and we bought it for pennies on the dollar. We already got that. And we're going to be open by the end of the year, beginning of the next year, with all Black money. No white loans, no bank loans, no government grants, no corporate handouts. No other Black school in this country can lay claim to that now or historically, except for Garvey. We in the class all by ourselves.
Let's get the elephant out of the room. Everybody's complaining about taxes. What say you?
Well, first of all, FDMG is a tax-exempt institution.
Okay.
We do owe back taxes for the first 2 years that we operated before we became tax-exempt. So we do have to pay that to Newcastle County. But we pay that as we pay that. We have a payment plan, and we're slowly paying it because we need our funds for other things. We're not up for sale. We're not up for foreclosure. We're not up for share. All these lies that the YouTubians, they said the school was going to auction. They was going to take this. They be making up some stuff, man. It's crazy. You know what's funny? How you going to know more about the school than the man who runs the school? How you going to know more about the school than the man who bought the school? And you know what's so sad? That you got these Black men who sit on YouTube all day salivating over a chance to destroy a project that we need, and I'm the only one building it. That's sad. This ain't for me. This is for our children, and you would destroy it out of jealousy and envy because the people didn't put their trust into you to get this job done. That is absolutely sad.
It is.
Absolutely sad.
It is. It is. That's why I asked you earlier: do we even deserve? I'm just going to flat out ask you, and I'm going to say it: do we even deserve your contribution? Do we even deserve? Do we even deserve?
Because we are put here. We are put here to serve. You got to remember, my intervention is on the level of our children. One of the reasons I wanted to be a child psychologist is children can't be held responsible for their ignorance. Only children can't be held responsible for their mistakes. Mm-hmm. Adults can.
Yes.
You see, so I'm building a school for the babies. I'm not building a school for these YouTubians. I don't care what they think. They can. And the biggest problem with them is they hate the fact they don't matter to me. They hate the fact that they got a million videos out there slandering me and I could care less. Because for every detractor I have, I got a million people who support me. There's 2 billion Africans in the world. So 1,000 YouTubians can't stop me. And I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes, sir.
I'm on a divine mission. My mission is divine. That doesn't mean it cannot be sabotaged. But it means it's going to be hard to sabotage it because I don't think the work I do is being done out of my own ego. I think the work that I do is being guided by a higher power. I absolutely believe that. I believed it since I was a child.
Yes, sir.
So my comfort, people say, why do you keep going? What keeps you going? They slandering you. You've been reported to the FBI, the IRS, the Attorney General of Pennsylvania, Attorney General of Delaware, the governor. I don't know who left for them to go to, my brother. I done got letters and investigations from everybody, the Pennsylvania State Board. There's nobody left for these to go to and try to sabotage my work. I'm just going to keep on going.
Yes, sir.
Nat Turner, whose revolution began on my birthday, August the 21st, 1831. Nat Turner, in his confessions, and we'll be at Nat Turner Land on November the 11th for anybody who wants to come and celebrate the memory of the greatest Black revolutionary in the Western Hemisphere and the greatest Black army in American history. Will be in Nat Turner Land on November the 11th. It'll be my, 11th consecutive year of going to Nat Turner. Go to natturnerlibrary.com and get your tickets. I repeat, natturnerlibrary.com to get your tickets. But in the confessions, Nat Turner says, the Spirit spoke to me, and I'm paraphrasing. He said, the Spirit spoke to me and told me, quote, such is your luck, such you are called to see. And whether it comes rough or smooth, you shall surely bear it. I meditate to that. I chant to that because those words inspire me so much. Because what they basically says is, whether you like it or not, Dr. Umar, your mission is your mission. Your mission is your mission. You might have wanted this to be easier than what it's been building FDMG. It don't matter. It's yours to do. Whether you get sabotaged and vandalized and this and that, it don't matter. You got to do the work. Nat Turner knew he might not live. It didn't matter. It was his job to do. So whether FDMG is successful or not, and I'm pretty certain it will be, it's my job to do. And what the most honorable Marcus Garvey said, he said, even if we don't succeed, we did not fail. Because what you do today, Garvey said, will inspire other people to act at some future time in history. So some people will look at the Garvey Black Star Liner, incorporated in Delaware, 1919. We bought FDMG 2019. There's no coincidences. Also in Delaware, people will say the Black Star Line was a failure. No, it was not. The Black Star Line inspired so many other Black people to build their own corporations and businesses and systems around the world. And what Garvey did with those ships has still not been replicated today by any Black leader or organization in this country and in the Western Hemisphere. So Garvey lives through my work. Nat Turner lives through my work. Frederick and Harriet and Fannie Lou Hamer and Anna Juliet Cooper and John Brown Westworm and Mary Ann Shadd and Henrietta Lacks and all of the ancestors who were sacrificed and all of those who died and fought for African liberation. None of their lives are in vain because they inspire me. Emmett Till, Mammy Till Mobley, Gabriel Prosser, Denmark Vesey, the soldiers of the Civil War, none of them lost because they lived through me right here, right now. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for the ancestors because they deserve better.
And I don't mean no disrespect to anybody here, but I want to be absolutely honest now. Anybody in Africa who is not a Black African is an invader or an opportunist or the child of an invader or an opportunist. There's only one African, and that's the Black African. There is no other one. I don't care how long your people been here. They're not indigenous to this country. You are a visitor.